Alright, just a quick video for today, because, guess what? Somehow I was thinking, like I was in the shower and I was like, you know what? I've had really good luck using Gastrodon in some of my teams on, my copy of Scarlet. So I was like, you know what? Let me add Gastrodon so I don't really use, I don't really use them, but I know Storm Drain is really good and, you know, its typing is amazing. And I also wanted to bring back Ditto because it's like, well, dude, you know, instead of being a Pokemon that like is unaware or uses that uses red card, it's like, why not just on the turn the enemy sets up, why not use Choice Scarf Ditto, you know? And then I don't normally use Hatterene, but I needed a magic coat, whatever, the one that does the thing with the ability that bounces away status. So let's go and start this off. So over here, I'm like, you know what, Ambipom, because I really love using Ambipom's Technician, and I did a lot of calculations. Turns out, Fake Out Technician, stab normal with Ambipom, that's already amazing. And I'm pretty sure this is like a max attack, like I forget which nature, but it's like plus attack minus special attack. That might be like Jolly or something like that. But it's like if you also Terra normal, you do amazing damage. Now I didn't think that of course Ribombee over here could have Shield Dust, which, you know, most likely it did. But I'm like, Sticky Web, yeah, whatever. I'm like, you know what? It could, because most of the time, if I fight a Ribombee, they are gonna be holding the choice. No, not Choice Scarf. Focus Sash. I'm like, you know what? Triple Axe will absolutely kill it. Unfortunately, I miss. So like, you know what? Let me switch over to Hatterene. They could do Stun Spore, which they could almost always do. I'm like, you know what? Sure. How about we bounce that? Yeah, Magic Bounce. How about we bounce that back? Now you're crippled. Gliscor comes out. I'm thinking, you know what? Let me try to set up a Trick Room, because you already made me slower, so that's already amazing. Like, it's like, when they switch in, obviously they're going to protect or go for Swords Dance. But in a way, they should be afraid of me. I don't know why I didn't have any Fairy type. I need to put Dazzling Gleam on me. But I didn't. But I'm like, you know what? I don't have Dazzling Gleam, so let me Calm Mind. They're like U-turn, so who did a U-turn? Oh yeah, Wellspring, because then they're gonna raise their special defense with their Terra. I'm like, you know what? Let me do Psychic Noise, because at least if they go for a Horn Leech, they won't get their health back. But of course, I have a Cudgel. Now, remember what I said about that priority Fake Out? Yeah. Goodbye, Ogerpon. And like the stab Fake Out Technician, I was like, I mainly wanted to compare the damage against, like, if I was going against an Iron Valiant with, like, you know, with the boosted special attack or speed. I'm doing a minimum of 50% and like around a maximum of 56% if I'm like Terra'd, I'm pretty sure. So Fake Out, it's all I need to do is just, you know. Now, of course, I went for Double Edge instead of the... I went for Double Edge because I knew I was slower. So, and I did Double Edge instead of Fake Out because it's like, well, I have to try to keep up the momentum. Of course, they're going to go for Protect. And even the Double Edge... Oh, yeah. Also, too, this Ambipom... one thing I forgot to add was Choice Band. No, I might even said Choice Band with Ambipom already. But yeah... And then, of course, they should be faster. So they try to Toxic. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. Double Edge, minimum 50%. Not Terra'd, but still. And I thought, you know what? Let me just... I didn't realize it, but this is my first time finding out. If you have Sticky Web up, Ditto gets the, the speed drop. But when he transforms, it goes away. He only copies their stats. So I should have went for another, you know, Double Edge, but I was expecting the King Gambit. Of course, I need Mian Shao, because Mian Shao I have, I think, triple axle? What do I have on him that's going to do something? I don't think I have triple axle. But, unless I do, it might show it. No, knockoff. Just in case they try to switch out. But of course, you're nearly high HP. You got you got poison heal. You're never switching out when you're a Gliscor. Oh, and then they go for substitute. Oh, I didn't even realize that turn I actually crit. But crazy, that didn't break it. So now they're thinking, oh, I'm safe. This turn they have to realize, because yeah, triple axle with the Technician. I already found out that Technician triple axle is amazing with Cinccino, with the tidy up plus tidy up Technician triple axle. So here comes Samurott, and unfortunately I do need a switch. But I'm like, you know what? Let me find out what moves they're carrying. And I think they have like Flip Turn, Ceaseless Edge, Taunt. But this Ditto... oh yeah, that's why. So Ditto actually had a Choice Scarf. So like I said earlier, why not just use Choice Scarf Ditto? Which, I mean, I understand against people who, you know, there's many situations you don't want that because it doesn't copy the booster energy. So, and then give me one moment. So over here, I decided to bring in good old Galarian Weezing, because you know, that typing is already amazing against fighting types. And even too, neutralizing gas, I'm thinking, well, maybe I can do something with that. So let's go ahead and start this off. I think I lead off with, I lead off with Weezing. I'm like, you know what, this isn't bad. I can, also too, yeah. At first, I'm like, well, Balloon, this actually, like, as soon as I saw him bring out Swampert, I'm like, I'm safe because I got Balloon. Which also, too, you could either, I don't know which is popular on Weezing, but I'm thinking I need to be immune to ground moves for one turn, so I can Willow this. Unfortunately, I missed the Willow. Flip turn, so therefore they hit the, you know. So now I need to sit here and think, what are they gonna do? I'm like, you know what? They could be, okay. More importantly, right here, I'm thinking, let me switch to Ditto, because every single Chandelure I fight is Choice Scarf, plus, what would they be? They would be like Choice Scarf, Flash Fire, and I'm like, oh, you just went for Fire Blast, let me go ahead and copy that. To my surprise, they are not. They're probably Infiltrator. So now I got a Shadow Ball. 30%, that's not enough. So I gotta switch over. Stealth Rock. That's very interesting. Let me go in and Stealth Rock as well. Because actually Earth Power, because it's like, well, what if they bring in Chandelure? Because Chandelure always carries their good old Energy Ball. So I'm thinking, let me do that. So here I'm thinking, let me switch back, because if they do Grass Move or Drain Punch, I'm safe. I forgot they always have U-turn, so I'm like, oh crap, Swampert. To my surprise, or actually, yeah, the first turn I actually found out I was faster, I'm pretty sure. So I'm like, you know what, let me Will-O-Wisp this time. You know, I totally forgot. I thought I was going to take like at least 40%, but then I forget. I forget that Grassy Terrain was up, so Earthquake is not doing anything, honestly. So now I'm like, you know what? Let me start attacking. Grassy Terrain is up. I'm thinking, well, my health is low. I gotta start raising it. I'm thinking, you know what? If you wanna swap items, how about this? Take my band, I get my scarf. That's fine. Let me just start knocking off. Thankfully, I don't get hit by static. So we bring in Gastrodon, thinking, you know what, you're going to try to Volt Switch. Let me bring in my Gastrodon. I could Ice Beam it. I'm like, so actually, yeah, I just realized, because of that turn, their Volt Switch turn, I realized that, you know, actually no, because I knocked off the Heavy Duty, now I can, you know, set up Stealth Rock. Orthworm, I'm perfectly fine. I'm like, that's a little... I didn't know I was going to take that much damage, but I didn't realize they use Wood Hammer, so they take recoil. I got my Rocky Helmet. Thankfully, Chandelure is going to come in and take some damage. I know if I stay in, I die, so I got to bring in Ditto. I totally forgot they could do Shadow Ball, so I ended up... You know, I just straight up die. I could have brought in Ambipom, but, you know, that's what I should have done. Zapdos. Now I'm like, you know what? Let me start knocking off. Thankfully, no static at all. I'm thinking, you know what? They could do something weird. So now this turn, I'm thinking, you know what? I got Ice Beam. Let me hit him with the Ice Beam. And Rillaboom, 51%. That's not bad. I'm guessing he's not AV then. Woodhammer crit, you know, please no, but thankfully at this, you know, now Chandelure is always taking 25%, so I have to sack him. I'll bring in Gastrodon. You know what? They're stuck doing Shadow Wall thanks to Choice Band. I'm thinking, I gotta start using the grassy terrain to my advantage. So let me try to, like, you know, kind of get him close to where he's scared, but then I can also hit recover. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this turn I hit recover. Here we go. Because now I'm like, I'm safe at 89%. Let me switch over. I'm pretty sure I Ice Beam? No, I Earth Power in case they decided, then they wanted to stay in and die. EQ, because of their burn, they're not doing nothing. I Earth Power, trying to lower their special defense. Thankfully, I'm tanking it up. I'm a Gastrodon. You can't flip turn on me. More importantly, you cannot flip turn on me. And I'm pretty sure I recovered this turn. Absolutely. That's what you do. Hit him with the lefties. And Ambipom comes in. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm safe because of any earthquakes or anything. Let me start hitting them with the double edge. You know, I'm not going to take that much from recoil. Chandelure comes in, 25%, they die. Revavroom, I'm like, you know what? I have to hit him. So, here we go. And then, of course, here comes the Shift Gear. So I'm thinking, gosh, you know what? Iron Head, I can survive that. Shift Gear. Yeah, I should have predicted that, but either way, thankfully, no flinch. No flinch. That saved me a lot. So this is where the game starts getting a little scary. Of course, Zapdos taking damage. Actually, turns out this is not a Zapdos. I should have realized this wasn't a Zapdos because it only took about, you know, 22% from rocks. So yeah, we find out Zoroark. I'm like, oh, I'm taking too much damage as, okay, now I realize, because this is a special defensive Galarian Weezing. If I'm taking 25% and it's not very effective, this thing is most likely Specs. And I have to try to do my best. You know, I don't get to that 25% mark. So here comes Hatterene. Hatterene I bring in because it's carrying Covert Cloak, and I'm thinking I won't flinch on the first hit, but I didn't realize I took too much damage. Thankfully, no Sucker Punch or nothing. But then again, it's most likely Specs. So I set up Trick Room. I gotta start hitting as much as I can. This is an absolute 2KO, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Actually, it just barely survives. Misses the Hurricane. I hit the Terra Blast. Only one turn left to Trick Room. Chipping down the Zoroark. Of course, Dark Pulse, that's all it can do. Now it's faster, unfortunately. So, here we go. I get hit with the Dark Pulse. I'm thinking to myself, if I take at least one flinch, I'm dead. We take 36%. Ice Beam. That's it. That's it. Look at that. Lost 36%. I'm at 33%. It was only one turn away. Unbelievable. Alright, here we go. I'm looking at this team. I bring back the Mian Xiao, because I'm like, you know what, Mian Xiao, it's helped me so many times. And I'm looking at this team, I'm thinking, you know what, everyone who has a low kicks, they always start off with the first impression, or they start off with like U-turn or something. So I'm thinking, that's my only thing I'm thinking. I'm not thinking, oh, they could like bring in their ghost, they could bring in something scary. So how about we start off with Ambipom with the fake out? More importantly, well, now that you just saw, I went first. I'm comparing my speed. I'm max speed, Ambipom 361 versus versus their low kicks, whose max speed could only be 311. Fake out, they flinch, and that's it. That's it. That's all they wrote. That's it! That's it! Ambipom the GOAT! Anyways, how about the last one I just did? So here comes Ambipom. I'm thinking, you know what? Okay, so the reason why I switched turn 1, is because Toxapex, look, it could easily do the stupid bunker, or it could even do the T-spikes. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just switch over to Gastrodon. Because Gastrodon's Terra Poison. If it sets up T-spikes, I can Terra Poison, and then at any time I can absorb those spikes. So Acid Spray, I'm like, oh gosh. So I gotta start setting up Stealth Rock. They could protect here. They hit him with the Ice Beam. Luckily, no freeze. And now I'm thinking, I thought, you know what? Let me start hitting Earth Power. Maybe I can start lowering their defenses. I don't know why they're doing Acid Spray. I don't know what kind of, like, Toxapex moveset this is. I gotta bring in Weezing. Because I'm like, you know what? Something's happening. Luckily, they bring out their Dragon. So I'm over here thinking, you know what? They could Dragon Dance on me. They could, like, Icicle Spear me. So I'm like, you know what? What if I go for, gosh darn, Will-O-Wisp? So they switch. Corviknight, me not thinking, oh, this thing, I don't get why people don't use Mirror Armor anymore. Mirror Armor is crazy. It's just, oh gosh, is this still recording? Oh, how about that for bad editing, huh? I'll see if my other, like, editing software lets me edit. But gosh, I still don't get why people don't use Mirror Armor. But, like, Unnerve, like, I get why people use Unnerve because of, like, stall and stuff, but it's like, come on. So luckily it does get burned, and that will affect it a lot against, like, Body Press or anything like that. Brave Bird, you're not doing a lot. I'm staying in because I need to start chipping it down. Oh yeah, luckily I have Black Sludge on him now. Because, you know, that really helps out any poison type. So now, U-turn. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm the go. I'm staying in. You know what? They got a Zamazenta. That's a little too much damage. They could crit me. Luckily I go for that Strange Steam. That's quite strange. Hit him with the Protect, because I gotta start healing back up. Who knows if they crit me next time they Strange Steam me or not. I switch out. I'm thinking, you know what? Come on out, Earthworm. They want to do a rock move? Let's see what happens. Luckily, they miss. Earthworm, as far as I know, could, like, wall them. Ting Lu, so I'm going to go start raising my defenses with Coil. And now I'm thinking, oh crap. So yeah. One thing I was calculating, I remember this scene right here. I was calculating my attack versus my defense. Attack was like somewhere around 350 with my +1 coil. Defense was like with +1 defense on the coil. That defense was up to 600. It like went past the 600 benchmark. Buddy, we're hitting body press. And you lower special attack, buddy. And I'm like, you know what? Let me start body pressing. And 55% each time. Buddy, you're dead. I'm thinking, you know what? Kyurem. They could do something with Kyurem. I don't know what they're going to do. Substitute, I have to start hitting body presses. They could be Blizzard or Freeze Strike, and that could have killed me, but I guess not. So I'm thinking, you know what? Substitute. They want to substitute again. I don't know what they're thinking. What I'm thinking is, you know what? Ice is like neutral. Why ground? Here comes Triple Axel. And Buddy! Buddy! What were you thinking? So, yeah, I just wanted to show off some of those recordings, but my little replays. Currently, for any live streaming stuff, I'm currently getting like custom banners, custom like stuff that I'm making myself. I'm using Clip Studio. Let me look real quick. Let me find a... What is this one? Oh, I love this one from 10 Desires. Desire Drive. I use Clip Studio to like, you know, I'm currently using Clip Studio to make my own stuff. So it's like, I don't want to live stream until I can get like my own like, you know, banners and like all these different like icons and stuff ready for live streaming. Cause like, I don't know how I should set, you know, set a public announcement, but I will be live streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my Twitch in my in this video in the description. But more importantly, yeah, Twitch will only be for live streaming, and YouTube will only be for pre-recorded videos. So I'm gonna try to do, you know, I'll do stuff like that, since, you know, it's a new year, gotta do something new. But, if you're, you know, thank you for watching the video. I just wanted to show this off real quickly. Because I'm like, I just put this team at I just put up, you know, Pokemon I'm very familiar with, but also I wanted to bring back. So I'm like, you know, let me just show this off. Anyways, thanks for watching.